Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Check It Out, the library talk show that lets you know what's happening in and around the public library. We're your hosts, Elaine Volpe
and Christine McIntosh. And, well, summer's almost over.
It's winding down,
It is.
sadly.
So adult summer reading will be ending on August 2nd, and we hope that all of you that participated really enjoyed your experience and perhaps found some new authors or maybe a new title or two. I know I have, and I kind of want to talk about them real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
There's a Pittsburgh author named Julie Tolba. She's actually coming to the library this fall. And she has two books out. The first one is called The Tears of Yesteryear, which is about a young Polish girl who immigrates with her uncle to Homestead in the early 20th century and how difficult life was.
Oh,
I
interesting.
loved it. And then I went and picked up her newest one, which is The Dead Are Resting, which is a book about children of Holocaust survivors, but it has a really big family secret in it that you don't really see coming. Again, it is set in Pittsburgh, so if you haven't tried out any of her titles and you want something local, they were really, really. I got Ellen to read them
Got
as
Ellen
well.
hooked?
Yeah.
I was reading Michelle Obama's On a Plane, Becoming. I don't know if you've read that,
have
but
not
I'm
read it
finding
yet.
that extremely interesting. I've always loved her, and I just think she's so real and honest and dignified. But just really neat to hear about like her family history and how she grew up and everything in
To see where
city
she
of
is
Chicago,
today.
and then to see, really fascinating.
A new program that the library has started in June, I think we started this, are the experience kits. So we have a partnership, not just us, but other libraries in Allegheny County have a partnership with the Heinz Center Affiliates Program, and we offer through this program free admission for up to 4 people to a number of museums and historical sites around Pittsburgh. And then each kit comes with access to educational information, itinerary ideas, and some other fun content, which is like virtual, so you can look it up. So our kits this year include the Heinz History Center and complimentary admission to Fort Pitt Museum and Meadowcroft with that, the Pennsylvania Trolley Museum, the Lincoln Highway Experience, the Q Creek Mine Rescue Site, McKeesport Regional History and Heritage Center, the Passavant House, which is in Zelienople and is very interesting, and the Vickery Mansion. So if you check out 5 kits before October 1st of this year, you're also entered to win a chance for an outstanding prize, which I don't know what it is because it's countywide. It's not just from our library, but all entries from other participating Allegheny County libraries will be included.
And I think those are proving quite popular. At least
They
we've
are.
fielded a lot of questions just on our side about them, and I know I'm sure the adult side has been getting questions about them as well.
They are. So they're first come, first serve. They cannot be, you can't place a hold on them.
Right.
And you have to go, you have to come here or to Castle Shannon or to Whitehall to pick them up. We can't send them to another library. And also then during the month of August, the libraries will be hosting a series of virtual museum highlight programs featuring one of those museums or historic sites. These programs will be held on Tuesday afternoons at 5 p.m. So you want to check the library's website or call the library to see which museum is being featured that week and how to get your Zoom link to participate in that.
Now, out of all those places that you mentioned, how many have you actually visited?
Oh, I've been to the Heinz History Center a number of times, the Fort Pitt Museum. I went to Meadowcroft once, which was
See,
really
I've never
fun.
been to Fort Pitt Museum or Meadowcroft.
I took a bunch of kids, not just me, Joyce Chapetta, when I worked at Baldwin Library, we took a group of kids to Meadowcroft for the day, and we did candle dipping and weaving, and it was a lot of fun. The Trolley Museum I've been to a bunch of times.
Not me, never have.
And well, I lived in Zelienople for 3 years when I was young. And I remember, I've never been in it, but the Passavant House is a glorious old mansion.
Neat.
So yes, if you get a chance, check one of them out. And they're not going away. We'll still have them, but summer's a good time to visit some of these places. So we're not quite geared up for fall yet, but we do have some programs for adults going on. We have Conversation Salon has resumed meeting in person on the first and third Friday of each month at 10:30. They meet in the fireplace room, so come experience the simple joy of conversation. Please join us to freely exchange ideas, thoughts, and opinions. So Carla heads these, I don't know, coordinates?
Leads the discussion.
Leads. So she'll pick a topic as a starting point and then see where it takes the group. We just ask that you be respectful of other people's opinions. We're all adults and we don't have to agree on everything, but be respectful and polite. Rob is hosting a craft class online class on Tuesday, August 10th at noon. So the library now subscribes to Creative Bug, which we talked about several months ago on the show. So it's an online collection of over 1,000 crafting classes, and like you can save your favorite classes, download patterns, templates, and recipes, which I really love. So Rob will be doing a free presentation to learn how to use this and some of the other free e-resources offered at the library.
I need to check out Creative Bug more. I didn't realize there was like that many classes and the recipe idea. I was just saying this to my friend, how like crockpot in particular. I feel like I put the same thing in the crockpot all the time, and I need some new crockpot recipes, especially, I don't know.
I just got a ham and bean soup recipe for the crockpot.
I feel like I do pork. It's always barbecue pork.
I do pork.
If I do,
well, I do rosemary pork. I do a lot of
that
rosemary
sounds
pork.
good.
I'll give you my recipe.
Please
for that.
share.
It's very
Yes.
delicious.
I appreciate that.
We also have Memory Cafe on the third Wednesday of every month from 10:30 until noon. So for August, it will be August 18th. So it's an informal setting that provides a forum for the caregiver to hear some discussion, talk to some professionals, and to help them feel less isolated. Because taking care of someone, and particularly this is with someone with dementia or Alzheimer's, can be very difficult and very isolating. So you'll learn like practical tips for coping with dementia, avoiding caregiver burnout, and information about community resources. So it's for the caregiver and the person with dementia. So we ask that you both come. And becoming popular once again is the new movie release Tuesdays, which happens a little after 10 o'clock since we open at 10 in the Fireplace Room, where you'll see like that week's new blockbuster release on DVD. So we want you to come in and start. We had such a big group before COVID.
Yeah,
and
hopefully
so
that starts to resume. And
trying to work it back up again. But check out some of these DVDs that are being released for August, because it might be one that you'll see on New Movie Release Tuesday.
We call them the Queen Bees. Guess what the B stands for?
Saving seats, clicks. They're like Mean Girls, but with medical alert bracelets.
Let's go. Remember, Sweat is just fat crying for attention.
Ah, come on, be one of us. We are the cool ones.
I've never thought of myself as cool.
You're not. With us, you will be. Give me the purse.
What purse?
My purse.
Now, why don't you take your wrinkly ass back inside?
We're the Queen Bees. We don't take crap from anyone.
Did we sleep together?
Oh, don't look so worried. That kind of experience is not on my bucket list.
It's really the rabbit story. I just wrote it down.
Look, Dad, it's Peter Rabbit.
I hate that I'm the face of this.
He's a little naughty.
What?
Are you Peter?
That depends who's asking.
Peter, stay out of trouble.
Told you he has it in for me. He was talking to all of us.
I'm talking to you, Peter. Specifically, stay out of trouble. Trouble. Trouble.
If that's who they think I am, maybe I'd be better off without them.
Is your name Peter Rabbit?
Yeah.
I was best friends with your dad. My name's Barnabas. You're a fierce bad rabbit, just like him.
Where are the rabbits? Back in their burrow, snug as a bug in a rug.
I'm gonna live forever! Get back here!
Uh-oh. Spread out.
What does Sueñito mean?
Sueñito. It means little dream.
That's it? No story?
All right, everybody sit down, sit down. It's a story of a block that was disappearing. In un barrio called Washington Heights. The streets were made of music. A dream isn't some sparkly diamond. There's no shortcuts. Sometimes it's rough.
Yeah, I'm a street light choking on the heat. The world spins around while I'm frozen to my seat. The people that I know.
They're talking about kicking out all the dreamers.
But every day is different, so
It's time to make some noise.
We had to assert our dignity in small ways. Shh.
Just listen.
Little details that tell the world we are not invisible.
Ignore anyone who doubts you.
we came to work and to live, and we got a lot in common. DRPR, we are not stopping. Every day, until the day we go from poverty to stock options. Today's all we got, so we cannot stop. This is our block in the heights.
So of those, I want to take Queen Bee to my mom lives at St. Thomas More Manor, and that movie reminds me of some of the things that go on. Like it's
Oh, really?
yeah, it's this older adult high school, basically. So I think they would appreciate that.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah.
And I actually saw Peter Rabbit too. So often these movies that you mentioned, I never even know any of them or who's in them. But I did see Peter Rabbit 2 in the theater, and I thought it was super cute. I saw the first one too, and I loved it. You probably haven't because you don't have young kids to go with.
Right.
But yeah, I thought it was really cute. So
yeah, so come check one out, and we do have a new feature on our website based on our patron surveys and the feedback that we got. That we don't really have a list of the new DVDs as they come out, so you just kind of have to peruse or know what you're looking for. But Rachel has added a segment to the website right on the front on what we call, it's a carousel, I call it the scrolly.
the scrolly thing. Yeah, the scrolly thingy.
That you can click on and have all the new DVD releases for that month and
that's
perhaps
great.
the month prior.
Awesome.
So, but that's what's going on for adults.
So over to me.
Yes.
And I feel like summer learning for us is also winding down. There is still 1 week left to participate. If you want to jump on board, it's not too late. We are giving away a $25 gift card to Learning Express this week. And if you are interested, you simply need to visit our website, click on the Kids tab, and then find the Tales and Tales page. And everything you need to know is listed there. But every week we've been switching out the challenges. There's always 3 reading challenges, and then 3, like when I say like experiential things, like go out and do something together as a family. So a total of 6 challenges, and for every one that you complete, you earn yourself an entry into the drawing. So again, that's $25 to Learning Express this week, but it is our final week. We have our wrap-up party next Thursday, August 5th at Simmons Park at 6:30 p.m. and we would love for you to join us if you participated in summer learning. The theme this year was Tales and Tales, so it was animals and stories. So at our wrap-up event, we thought it would be fun to play Animal Bingo. So we would play a few rounds of animal-themed bingo, giving away a lot of fun prizes. And then in between rounds, we're actually going to have a balloon artist on hand to make some balloon animal creations.
Very cool.
So that will be fun. There is still room left. Again, we're going to be at Simmons Park, so we might be playing on the grass, but we will figure something out. The more the merrier. We're also still doing our take and make craft kits because they've been so popular, and we will be offering them in the fall as well. But the last summer one we have is this cute little beaver. And I don't know if you can tell at home or even from there, Christine, can you tell what we used today for this one,
Toilet paper tube.
Yes, this is a toilet paper tube. Felt.
Construction paper.
And construction paper. That's it. And so everything that you need for this kit will be given to you, and then you simply color it and create it, and glue it at home. So this is our beaver craft for the month of August.
Very cool. Nancy come up with that?
She did.
Miss Nancy rocks on the craft.
But she did say, and she's very creative, this one she just told me she got the idea from Pinterest because somebody was selling kits.
What?
Like, pay for a kit when
get
we
it
can
free
give
at the
you
library.
everything you need for free. So yeah, we're still running those. What else? Even though summer learning is winding down, we do have some programs that are still occurring in August. Not many, but a few. If you have little ones, we encourage you to join us again at Simmons Park for Storytime in the Park. Miss Sarah will be holding that class every Tuesday at 10 a.m. And she'll do her normal songs, stories, flannel board rhymes, and things like that. And then the families that have been coming before always love to like stay and play at the park. And that really is a nice park. They have a beautiful playground. Everyone refers to it as the zip line park because the zip line is there. It's pretty cool. So there is a lot to do there, so you can feel free to kind of just stay and play. We also have preschool yoga for young kids, for preschoolers, on Thursday, August 5th. That's at 10 o'clock in the morning. So our bingo thing is happening at night, but Thursday, August 5th in the morning, we will have preschool yoga. So if you're interested, you can register on our website or by giving us a call. And you just need to bring a yoga mat or your own beach towel will work just fine. And a certified yoga instructor will be there to conduct class. And I feel like I need yoga lately, just because like all the travel, I just got back from Texas and they were like longer plane rides. It wasn't like anything too crazy, but just being in that plane all the time and then in the hotel, like the bed was somewhat comfy, but it's like not your bed. I don't know. I've just been waking up stiff and like needing some yoga, needing some stretches. But I think that's a great practice to get kids in the habit of doing when they're younger. Because it can be fun and it's just a good, not just the stretching per se, but like the breathing, right? I think it's a great way to have kids calm down and be mindful. Yep, so I'm a big proponent of that. So that's kind of like for the younger age set. We do still have some stuff going on for teens too, nothing in person, but we have some contests that are still running that I wanted to mention so that you can get your information in and your submission in so that you have a chance to win the prize. So there's one called Pet Protagonist, right? And if you don't know what protagonist is, that's usually like the leading character of a book or a movie. So we want you to take your pet and dress them up as your favorite book protagonist. Or it could be movie protagonist.
Oh my gosh, I'm so
So we only had one. It was Harry Potter, and it's super cute, but we need some competition here. So if you have a pet, dress them up and then submit your photo. You can submit it to bpteens@gmail.com. But we'd also love you to upload it up to our social media pages and tag us. So it's at bpteens if you're using Instagram. And we now have a TikTok account as well that I'm really excited about.
Wow.
So you can tag us on TikTok as well. Okay, so that's Pet Protagonist.
Well, wait, I'm going to do this with my cats. I'm not eligible for the
contest. You can't win the prize.
No, I can't win the prize, but I still want to participate.
Yes, and that one's for an Amazon gift card. Totally. I think you should.
I'm doing it.
You already have the person in mind that you're going to do, I can tell.
Yes, but I don't know if my cats are going to cooperate. Bella didn't cooperate so well for summer reading. Yeah, I think they should be like Mulder and Scully from the X-Files.
Oh,
okay. They have to be a team.
Okay, we'll get your things in there.
Okay.
I look forward to...
Not eligible for the prize, doing it just for fun.
Okay, we also have Pet Parade, where you can share a photo of your pet. You don't have to dress your pet up for this one. Just share a photo. We want to do like a compilation and just have a pet parade. But again, there's you have to tag us on Instagram or TikTok, and that's at bpteens again. Or you can email us at bpteens@gmail.com. But we also want you to follow our social media page. That's kind of just like the caveat with this one. And that's just because we're trying to get more people to like and follow us, because it's a great way to keep up to date on things that are happening. So if you don't come into the library to get one of these flyers, you're at least seeing it on social media. We are trying to be a lot more conscious of doing that and posting stuff more frequently. But we need you guys to follow us in order to see it. So like us, follow us, tag us. And for this one, you'll be entered to win a $25 gift card to South Park Shops, which is also very cool. Because think about what's on there. People like Jersey Mike's. You can use it at Panera. You can use it at Moe's.
Yeah, or if you need some back-to-school makeup, you can get it at Rite Aid.
The Rite Aid is right there. You could use it at was it Petco or Pet Supplies for your pet?
Yeah, and Massage Envy.
Hello, that's what I would use it for. All right, so that's Pet Parade. And then there's one more for you guys. We have a scavenger hunt. You have to visit the teens page and go to Tails and Tales again, and everything you need to know about the scavenger hunt will be posted there. But if you complete it, you can win a $25 gift card to Sheets. So all these gift cards have been purchased, but we need people to participate in order to give them away. Jeez. So these are for teens only, grades 7 and up. Consider those 3 contests. I think they're a lot of fun, and it doesn't really require much.
No.
Right?
Yeah,
I mean, well, I guess you have to have a pet. But you would borrow a pet if you don't have your own pet. Surely you know somebody that has a pet, right?
Yes.
And then just real quick, we also have grab-and-go crafts for the teen crowd as well. Right now, I believe it's still you mentioned it last time, you love
string art.
String art. Yeah, I couldn't think of it. August will be something different, so we're putting those things out every 2 weeks. So stop by and pick one of those up as well. And that's about it. We are, like I said, we're getting ready for fall, and our fall flyer will be out next week, beginning of August, so you can pick that up or view it online and check out all the upcoming things that we have going on for the fall.
So we'll leave you today with, I think, a bedtime story?
We can do a bedtime story, yes.
Okay.
That would be great. And just, I wanted to mention that these bedtime stories are uploaded to YouTube, so you can view them at any time. But come fall, we are going to start linking them off the Fall into Fun page. So if you just need a quick story, right? You don't want, you just need to take a shower or get dinner ready, and you want your child to, I don't want to say be distracted.
Don't get lost on YouTube.
This would be these are very quick stories that I think they might enjoy, and you won't feel as guilty about giving them that screen time. So these will be uploaded in the fall to our page, but enjoy this one for now. Hi everyone, and welcome to 5-Minute Bedtime Stories with Missy Lane. Tonight I'm going to share with you, Mama, Do You Love Me? It's written by Barbara M. Juice and illustrated by Barbara Lavalley. It was published by Chronicle Books, and I'd like to dedicate it to my special friend Lucy, who loves stories about love. And so do I, Lucy. And I know you like stories about animals, too. Mama, do you love me? Yes, I do, dear one. How much? I love you more than the raven loves his treasure, more than the dog loves his tail, more than the whale loves his spout. How long? I'll love you until the umiak flies into the darkness, till the stars turn to fish in the sky, and the puffin howls at the moon. Mama, what if I carried our eggs, and our ptarmigan eggs, and I tried to be careful, and I tried to walk slowly, but I fell, and the eggs broke? Then I would be sorry, but still I would love you. What if I put a salmon in your parka, ermine in your mittens, and lemmings in your mucklucks? Then I would be angry. What if I threw water at our lamp? Then, dear one, I would be very angry, but still, I would love you. What if I ran away? Then I would be worried. What if I stayed away and sang with the wolves and slept in a cave? Then, dear one, I would be very sad, but still, I would love you. What if I turned into a muskox? Then I would be surprised. What if I turned into a walrus? Then I would be surprised and a little scared. What if I turned into a polar bear and I was the meanest bear you ever saw, and I had sharp, shiny teeth, and I chased you into your tent and you cried? Then I would be very surprised and very scared, but still, inside the bear, you would be you, and I would love you. I will love you forever and always, because you are my dear one. But at the back of this book, my friends, it talks about all the different Alaskan animals and things that were mentioned in this book, which I think is really cool because you might not know what a lemming is or a puffin is, right? Or what mucklucks are. So the definitions here are in the back of this book. But I love this story, Lucy, so thank you for requesting it. It's just a wonderful reminder of how very much we mamas love our little ones, always and forever, no matter what. All right, let's sing our lullabies together. We're going to sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, followed by God Bless the Moon. Take out your stars and your moons if you have them at home. And if you don't, you can still sing along and you can sign along if you'd like. Remember, this is how we say twinkle in sign language, and this is how we say star in sign language. Here we go. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Very good. And if you're still signing at home with me, this is how we'll say moon. A C shape with our finger and thumb, and we send it up to the sky. Moon. And this is how we say God bless. We make a cross in the air. I see the moon and the moon sees me. God bless the moon and God bless me. And God bless you, boys and girls at home. As always, thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you again real soon on 5-Minute Bedtime Stories with Missy Lane. Good night. So I have so much fun taping those stories, but I feel like I need new PJs. It's like every 6 months or so I feel like I should get new PJs, but the sheep ones are cute.
Yes.
But if you ever see a fun pair of PJs, I need to like switch it up.
Okay.
And then I have to have matching slippers.
Oh,
you know,
wow.
I get all into that.
Yeah.
But anyway, thank you so much for joining us on tonight's show. As always, if you have any questions about any of the things that we talked about today, you know what to do. Go ahead and give us a call.
Visit our website.
Or better yet, stop in and see us in person. Take care, everyone. We'll see you next month.